But first, your general daily horoscope for this Sunday night, July 23rd, 2023. The need for grace arises. The nurturing moon dances into fair Libra today, opening our hearts to take a more understanding approach toward others. Tender Chiron then enters its retrograde period right on the heels of Venus, inviting us to notice the flaws of our own perceptions and teaching us self-acceptance. Finally, trickster Mercury runs into a blunt square with unpredictable Uranus at 5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, speeding up everything and making it hard to stay centered. So let's meet ourselves and others halfway. Aries. Others can be a mirror for your current self. You might find yourself getting irritated with someone in your midst, potentially a peer who's engaging in behaviors that you do yourself, or even experiencing issues that you've asked them for help with in the past. Understanding what's happening can be hard while you're in the midst of it, but if you can't concentrate enough to see what is being mirrored, just focus on being kind and giving grace to those who need it. Taurus, you can take today to practice self-care. This might be something that you've lost touch with recently, allowing the hustle of life to distract you from what you need. Give grace to yourself and to the people who have needed you, but don't hesitate to step back and care for yourself through relaxation, rest, and whatever pampering rejuvenates your soul. Not doing so may end with you accepting even more responsibilities without realizing it, so set boundaries with those who would pile on more tasks. Gemini. Insecurity regarding your place in the world might creep in without warning. You likely have big dreams, but they can feel a million miles away when you look at your immediate surroundings and how far they are from what you want. Worries could fill your mind about missing your calling or being held back from the action. But where you are now is important, even if it feels ordinary. Try imagining your 10 years in the future. What ongoing events would you reminisce about? Cancer. Family may require your understanding at this time. A relative or someone that you live with could confess something to you that you're unhappy to hear. No matter how frustrating it is, do your best to withhold any anger until you learn about their motivations or the situation's underlying cause. They may feel ashamed by their actions and show it in different ways, such as through evasiveness, defensiveness, or excuses. Ultimately, it's about what you can forgive and what requires boundaries to be drawn. Leo. What you say can make a world of difference at present. Someone near you may have trouble expressing themselves, but the way they feel about you is potentially reverential, where they either copy you or ask you for advice. If it feels like you're dealing with a copycat who's trying to steal your style, remember, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and no one else is uniquely you. Try to let them grow their own style from the seed of your inspiration. Virgo. Others may not be in the same place that you are, and you might be concerned that you're behind or unorganized. and you could lament this fact to someone near you. But this person might actually be a lot more muddled than you are, and this can make them feel worse about themselves while you're feeling bad about yourself, which helps no one. Remind yourself that you've already come so far. The situation is probably nowhere near as bad as you think it is. Libra. Feeling in control might not be as easy as it is normally for you. It could feel like you're being tossed in the waves as you tumble through your day, as people yank you this way and that with last-minute invitations and requests that you weren't expecting. You may believe that you have to say yes to everything to avoid hurting anyone's feelings. But remember, you're a person too. Pleasing everyone else isn't worth running yourself into the ground. Scorpio. Confusion can cause missteps today. You might encounter miscommunication that leads you on a wild goose chase. Or you could forget to turn on your alarm and end up late enough that you miss an important meeting with someone. Dealing with bewildering things like this can make you feel like you're running around blindly, but do your best to ground yourself. The less frantic you are, the less likely you are to get mired down in worry. Don't miss the forest for the trees. Sagittarius. Friends may now need some grace. Regardless of who is technically correct, it's tough to balance difficult situations when both people feel that their stance is the proper one and refuse to walk over and even consider the other's side. Ultimately, all you can do is balance this issue and your overall connection with that person. The argument is likely not as meaningful as your friendship, so try to agree to disagree. If they refuse, then at least you gave it your best shot. Capricorn. Those in authority over you might be getting something wrong. You may worry that you're being given an unfair amount of responsibilities, or they could be convinced that you've done something wrong when you really have been on your best behavior. It's difficult to convince someone with power over you that they're incorrect, but it's still worth it to plead your case and let them know what really happened from your perspective. After that, accepting a difficult task may be all you can do. Aquarius. Someone who's special to you might cause drama, and you may not be the expert that you presently think you are. It's possible that teachers or mentors in your life have lots to show you, but you could feel that your knowledge surpasses theirs, or that what they're trying to teach you is wrong. Even if you're right about this, closing yourself off to them before they can show you what they're trying to say would be doing yourself a disservice. Knowing more about their point of view shouldn't damage your own. Pisces. You might feel boxed in by other people's recent opinions about you. The judgmental statements that you might hear about yourself can lead you to isolation. Hiding away from those people instead of correcting their perceptions about you, or just living your life regardless of their criticism. This is like poisoning yourself hoping to make someone else sick, where you're inflicting a punishment on your soul for their actions. Life is short, so live it however you want, despite their judgments.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Advertising Network for great more content like this one.